What's up, YouTube? Team Movies here. Now, I just finished all 13 episodes of the seventh and final season of Orange is the New Black. Now, kind of like Stranger Things, I was a bit, late to the Orange is the New Black party. Like, unlike Stranger Things, where I waited like a couple of weeks before watching it, I didn't really start watching Orange is the Black until you know, until maybe 2005 probably, because the show didn't really appeal to me. It didn't really look all that great. So, but it kept like winning so many awards. So I was like, maybe I should give this show a shot, see how great it is. And so I saw the first season and I really enjoyed it. And I mean, it's pretty much like remember the prison show on HBO Oz? It's like a female version of Oz. I'll just put it there. And so I've been really enjoying Orange is the New Black. I mean, the last season 6 and 5 were hit and miss, but I still thought they were okay. I mean, they were a step down from the other seasons. So I was a little curious to see how great the series finale would do. And I believe this is like the longest running Netflix series, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I gotta double check that, but I think this might be the longest. I think it might be the longest running Netflix series. Gotta double check that. But so I was curious to see if the final season was gonna be any good or it's just gonna be very disappointing. And you know what? This is the best season of Orange is the New Black. It has got to be my favorite season. I just love this series finale. I just ate it up. I thought it was great. I mean, this time around, Piper played by Taylor Schilling. This time around, she's out of prison, and if you guys remember last season, she ended up marrying. She pretty much ended up marrying Alex, played by Laura Prepon, and so she's trying to deal with relationships while Alex is across the prison and Piper is out of the real world. And she also runs into her ex, played by Jason Biggs, who I am glad returned for this, because I was really wondering if we'll ever see Jason Biggs back. I just love Jason Biggs. I mean, American Pie. Who just doesn't love Jason Biggs? So it was pretty cool to see him back. And I mean, it had I don't know if that much is a spoiler to be honest, but and it had some really interesting storylines. Like there was a Me Too storyline with Joe Caputo. There's pretty much one of the in one of the storylines. It includes one of the guards who was played by Lauren Lapkus. If you guys remember her in the first couple of seasons of Orange is the Black, and she's of course accusing Joe of kind of the same stuff that Harvey Weinstein has been accused of and all that. So yeah, and so he's trying to clear his name of that, and that didn't really hardly go anywhere really throughout the rest of the series. It's talked about, but it didn't really go to court or anything, which I kind of wonder why you make a storyline like that and not really do much with it. But yeah. Anyway, also the actor who plays Joe Caputo, I think the actor's name is Nick Sando. That dude does a gang love for the show. I think he was great this season. Not like Joe Caputo in a couple of other of the Orange is the Black seasons, but this has got to be my favorite of it. I just thought Nick Sando was great in this. And you have a few other of the great cast members. I mean, you got Tatsy, played by Danielle Brooks, as well as Daya, played by Dasha Pakano. I never really know how to pronounce her last name that well, but I really liked her. I mean, although I admit the actress's performance was great. The character, I've liked the character. I've really liked the Daya character in the first couple of seasons of Orange is the Black. I hate when shows. This is one thing that grinds my gears about shows. They make us, really like a character and get attached to a character, but then they make the character unlikable. Sometimes it's vice versa. Like there's usually an unlikable character who ends up liking. Like the Steve character from Stranger Things. You ended up liking him the first season, but then no, actually you ended up hating the first season, but then the next seasons you end up opposite side. That's the opposite of the Dia character. I thought the actress obviously was great, but I thought the Dia character, she was unlikable this season. I mean, I know she was despicable in parts. I mean, she even tried to get her own daughter pretty much caught up with some legal stuff. But of course, her daughter is not in jail or anything. But she's like She ended up not really being that likable. And you also got and there's also a scene with Red, played by Kate. There's a storyline with Red, played by Kate Mulgrew, who by the way was in Star Trek, which I literally keep forgetting she was on Star Trek. Because I was rewatching a Star Trek episode recently, and I literally saw her in this Star Trek episode, and I was like, wow, is that Red from Orange? But anyway, yeah, there's a storyline where she's having dementia and she's pretty much losing it, which is a really heartbreaking storyline with that character because I've really grown to like the Red character. And Orange and Black, I'll tell you one thing. This has got everyone says Game of Thrones has the best cast on TV. So Orange and Black, hold my beer. Orange and Black will probably tell you guys hold that beer because this is the best cast I've ever seen on a TV show. The cast, I think the cast is even better than the cast of Game of Thrones. I'm not kidding. It just had that great of a cast. I mean, you've got Yellowstone, who of course plays the character Lorna. If you guys remember, she has that very thick New York accent, and she ended up, being pregnant, and and she also ended up being married in prison, and her husband, played wonderfully by John Magaro, ends up pretty much having the baby and all that, taking the baby and taking care of the baby and all. This might be a spoiler, so sorry if I'm gonna spoil this, but there is really a really heartbreaking scene where where Lorna's baby sadly tragically passes away, and she's really in denial, and she's using other people's babies as photos of other people's babies and passing them on as if they were her own, and that's actually a really heartbreaking moment. And there's also another storyline with Taryn Manny's character, Penn Stockett. Never really remember what her character name was, but of course she's that redneck racist character. Manning plays that character great, by the way. I mean, she needs I tell you one thing right now. I think she deserves some Emmy love next season. Next year at the Emmys, she deserves some Emmy love. She is that terrific on the show, especially this season. There's pretty much a storyline that features her where she's dealing with Alexa and I think that's a really touching storyline. It's crazy. Sometimes Manning's character, at a few times she wasn't all that likable, but then you start growing and start to appreciate her. I thought she was pretty good here. Then there's another storyline with Diane Guerrero's character Maritza, and there's an immigration storyline which is heartbreaking. I mean, the whole immigration storyline, you're gonna need some tissues while you're watching the storyline because they are some pretty rough storylines here. And Diane Guerrero, I think this is the best she's ever been on the show. I mean, she kind of like her character kind of disappeared last couple seasons, so I'm really happy that she's back. And if you guys know, Diane Guerrero right now is on the on that DC show Doom Patrol, and I love her on that show. By the way, I really think she's great on that show. But anyway, yeah, Diane was just I know she was a dynamite in this, and she gave a fantastic performance here. And really all the other casts are great. Like I could go on and on with every cast members in this, like every characters, I really liked lots of their storylines, and I definitely think this is definitely the best the best out of the Orange and Black series. I think it was just magnificent, and it really went to like 13 episodes, which I admit I think you probably could have cut down to maybe 10 or maybe 11 or whatever, because there are probably some episodes that you probably could have cut out. But I still quite enjoy it. I think it's
Why limit your happy hour?
It was a really great season. Great performances by all the cast, and yeah, I mean, I just really love this, and it's a shame that ended up ending. And I mean, after 7 seasons, but hey, there's shows that that really don't make to to 1 season. I mean, Swamp Thing ended up getting canceled after 1 season. So like Swamp Thing ended up getting canceled after 1 season. So not many shows really make it that long. So hey, and it was pretty cool to see some of my other characters members come back, like Leah Derrera. I really love seeing her come back, and I thought the actual finale, episode 13, was really magnificent. I mean, I'll be shocked. I'd be shocked if this season don't get any nominations coming next Emmys. I mean, obviously it can't get nominated this year because it already premiered. So, but I'm pretty sure I'll be shocked if it don't get any nominations next year. Like, it's that great of a show, and yeah, they ended it really perfectly. I mean, who knew that that Orange and Black series finale will end up being better than the Game of Thrones finale? Whoever knew? But yeah, such a really great finale, and I'll be down to see some sort of spin-off with the characters. I mean, it'll be cool seeing a spin-off in the near future, but I don't know if it'll ever happen. But who knows? Crazy things have happened. But let me leave it to you guys. What did you thought of the series finale of Orange and Black? Did you like it? Did you not like the season? And are you sad to see it end? And what were your thoughts on the show entirely? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Team